Now to a massive cyber attack on U.S. banks that's being investigated not only by the FBI but the Secret Service as well. The security breach, including at least 5 financial institutions, including JPMorgan Chase. NBC's Pete Williams has more. Pete, I'm reading a lot about this morning. They're not exactly sure who did it, what the motive was, and what the scale was. So what do we know?
Well, this is an unusual one because, generally speaking, the banking industry has better protections than most against computer intrusions. But federal officials say the hackers targeted financial giant JPMorgan Chase, the nation's biggest bank, and at least 4 others. The attacks came in a series carried out earlier this month, and there are some signs that it came from Russia. Investigators say the hackers scooped up a large amount of data on customers and bank employees, but officials haven't said yet whether that included bank account or credit card numbers or account passwords, Matt.
Yeah, and Pete, by the way, there's a statement from a representative of JPMorgan Chase in one of the papers this morning. I'm not sure whether this should make us feel better or worse, but it says companies of our size, unfortunately, experience cyber attacks nearly every day. And by the way, you mentioned the Russians. Is there some thought that this could be retaliation for the sanctions the U.S. administration has placed on Russia?
Well, there's been some speculation about that, but until they know exactly where it came from, it's impossible to say. And so far, they say that there's no sign the information has actually been used to take money from any customer account. So it's still unclear what the hackers were actually after. Were they after money or intelligence about the banking industry? But as for what to do, the experts say changing your account password regularly is always a good idea, and that customers should call their banks if they think their accounts have been tampered with, Matt.
Pete Williams in Washington. Pete, thank you very much.